Jen said this morning in some of her television interviews that sanctions against Russian oil and gas was on the table, and the president, I believe, echoed the same thing when he spoke to reporters before coming to JBA. But it sounds from what you just said like that is very unlikely. Is there a Can you just explain that discrepancy?
Yeah, and you must have been up very early if you saw Jen this morning. You must have been up very early if you saw Jen this morning with Darlene. Okay, so look, we don't have a strategic interest in reducing the global supply of energy. So you've heard Jen talk about that, the effect of what would happen with the global supply here. So that would raise prices at the gas pump for Americans and pad Putin's profits. Right, so that's something that we're very aware of. We've seen some American companies decide to cut ties with Russia, and we welcome those announcements. But we and our allies and partners have a strong collective interest to degrade Russia's status as a leading energy supplier over time. That's why we've been talking about diversification. And that's why we shut down Nord Stream 2. That's why we're helping to accelerate Europe's diversification from Russian gas, and that's why we're denying critical technology inputs that Russia needs to sustain its production capacity in oil and gas. So that's kind of our strategic focus at the moment.
There has to be at least some acknowledgement of the irony of the United States and Western countries sanctioning Russia but continuing to buy its fuel.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. Again, there's the global supply of energy that we really have to think about. We don't want to pad Putin's profits, and we want to make sure that we don't raise prices on the American public. So that is our focus here. And so we're doing everything that we can. I think that's why we talked about diversification. Make sure we're not just relying on that source, on Russia's oil. So we're going to continue to work on that. We've been assisting our European partners, and that's going to be our focus right now.